$5.99. 1-carat studs, $3.99. The Jewelry Factory has thousands of rings, pendants, earrings, and bracelets, and specializes in platinum and invisible settings. Only the Jewelry Factory gives you a low price and double value guarantee. Buy Factory Direct. The Jewelry Factory in Hackensack.
Lots of people have a look. Only a few have the goods to back it up. Like Dodge Neon SXT, with a 132-horse engine, Jam-In CD sound, aluminum wheels, and much more. It's got the whole package for just $12,450. Or choose 0% financing. Either way, you get our 7-year or 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Ford, Chevy, and Toyota don't match it. Dodge Neon SXT, how style and performance hook up for around $12,400.
Do you have a great idea for a new product? Every year, literally billions of dollars are spent on products new to the market, and this could be your year. Advent Product Development can help. Advent Product Development specializes in marketing new ideas and inventions, and we're interested in talking to you. If your idea qualifies, we can patent or trademark it for you and take it to market. Or we can create a TV infomercial and sell your product directly to the public.
Don't let your idea slip away. Call 800-9INVENT now for your free inventor's kit. Call now.
Incredible. It's Miracle Day. Next over.
Next on Channel 7. Join us for the latest national and international news on World News Now, which is already in progress.
Sometimes there's nothing you can do to protect yourself, but there are a lot of things you can do to keep you and your family safe from some of life's more mundane hazards. This morning, our gizmo guy, Dick DeBartolo, is here with some new gadgets from the National Safety Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you traveled all the way to San Diego for this show, correct?
Absolutely.
And you got to fly home on a really cool airplane.
A new 777 from Continental. If you love gadgets, they have these Biz First seats that you can set every conceivable position, or if that's too much trouble, tell the computer how you want to sit. And
That's nice, and you can even kind of recline.
You can recline, and there's a little hood that comes over.
And you don't have someone reclining on top of you here, do you?
No, because there's 6 feet of room between seats.
You travel in style.
I know. Well, Sharon said go first class, Dick, because you're paying for it.
All right, so show us some of the cool things you have done.
Okay, now this guy is from a company called Tough Noogies.
Wow.
And what it is, it's a plastic insert for baseball caps. So you take your own cap. It should be one of the high brim caps. It's about $5, and it's not to be used as a hard hat or for biking. But if you get hit with a ball, you accidentally walk into a low pipe, it's a good safety backup.
And great for young kids,
Yes,
too.
about $5. These guys are neat. These are from Elvex. You should be wearing safety glasses when you do home projects. And I'm going to wear them during the entire spot to be safe, okay? But down here, they actually have built-in magnifiers. The manufacturer said they're the first to do it. They come in 5 different strengths.
Like bifocals.
Bifocals, exactly. So if you're looking to cut that line, it's real easy. They're under $15.
And you don't have to juggle 2 pairs of glasses this time.
Absolutely.
Oh, great. And they look so snazzy on you, too.
I think it's me. Okay. The Lewis locking safety knife. I like this a lot. I'm terrified of box cutters. Notice that the blade is not going down. You have to push down on the yellow button. That releases the guard. When you let it go, the guard snaps back up again. So it's safe. You can also change blades without tools, and there's a spare blade inside, and it's going to be about $10.
Oh, that's great.
That's really neat. Tire minder. This is really neat. You screw these into where the tire fill is, and then there are little bands. Might be hard to see on camera, but they're so good here. I'm going to tilt it forward. Would that help a little? Yeah. If you see a green band, the manufacturer says the pressure's good. If you see a yellow band, you should be checking the pressure. If you see a red band, it is dangerously low.
And go and get it checked.
Exactly. Okay.
That's great, because so many people forget to check their
This
air
is
pressure.
a quick way to visually do it under $20. DocuDent is going to be under $18. A complete kit if you unfortunately have an accident. A car accident, a camera, flashlight, a whistle, and a little booklet to tell you what you should be writing down, even a tape measure, so that you can say, I was this far from the tree, this far from the other.
That's fantastic, because so many times when you're in accidents, you're fishing through your car looking for things not like I would know, but you know.
That's right.
This is what I've heard before.
Never had an accident. Safety turtle, unfortunately, about 450 kids a year drown in swimming pools. Well, what you do is safety turtle, the child wears this, and it locks onto the child's wrist so they can't take it off.
With a turtle on it.
And if they fall in the pool, whoa, there we go. Okay. That will sound, we're going to unplug it here. That will sound off within 100 feet. They make a 400-foot extender. You can put it on
That is
pets.
fantastic.
It's not for salt water, and the manufacturer warns people this is not a replacement.
Right. You still
for
need to
parental
supervise your children.
supervision.
And can you buy extra turtles?
Yes, you
for
can.
when you have parties and things
I
like that for
believe
your
it
kids?
was $180. I forgot the exact price, but we have it on the website. It comes with 1 turtle and the receiver, but you can add 3 more turtles. So
Okay.
you can monitor 4 kids and/or pets.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Safe night light with kitty guard. Children are attracted to night lights because they're usually at flow level. They're
Right.
glowing. They put their fingers behind.
And can be electrocuted.
Exactly. What this guy has is a little accordion in the back. So if it's partway out the wall, their fingers still won't touch the
It's a little
prongs.
rubber protector.
Exactly. And it uses electroluminescent technology, which means it does not get hot. And it's actually, this model of it is dimmable.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And we're talking about $8 to $10.
Nothing.
Okay. This is Sally the safety pig.
And Sally is just adorable.
Adorable, okay. And you put her tail in water, and if the water is hotter than you want it to be, she will squeal like that. Actually, there's a little red light that comes on top. And if you open her up, there's a little digital thermometer in there. You set it for the temperature range.
And can you put it in any type of hot liquid?
Any type of hot liquid.
Okay,
Well, I don't
that's
know. Yeah. I assume you can just wash it off when
Right.
you're done. She's only about $18. And our final guy it's called Solar Guard. You forget suntan lotion? It's suntan lotion in a towel so that you just rub it on.
That's great.
And also, you know what's great? You can throw this in your suitcase and not worry that the tube leaks
Spilling.
all over the place.
That's great.
And it's a great backup.
And then at least you can kind of like play a game with your kids. Say, oh, let's wash up with a little towel or something and make it a little bit
Perfect.
more entertaining
Like
for
the
your
way she
kids to
thinks.
put on sunscreen, because that can sometimes be a challenge from what I understand. Okay, so where can we find more information
More
about all this
information
stuff?
at gizwizbiz.com, and you can enter a contest to win a free autographed 50th anniversary Mad edition.
Ooh, because this year's 50th year for you guys.
Yeah, right. And even employees can enter. Friends can enter. You can enter.
Cool. I will be logging on.
Okay, very
All right.
good.
Thanks so much for
Thank
coming
you.
in this
Okay,
morning. We
bye.
appreciate it. And you're watching World News Now.
Do you need to learn how to operate a computer? Hi, I'm John Scherer, CEO and founder of Video Professor. Seems like everywhere I go these days, somebody's recognizing me as the video.
Protect your children. Plus, the art of deception as told by former hacker Kevin Mitnick. And see why this VCR can outperform your DVD player. Live from the Tech TV studios in San Francisco, it's the Screensavers.
Hello, and welcome to the Screensavers. I'm Patrick Norton.
That's not just any pig, Martin. That's Sally the safety pig. Okay, yeah. Sally the safety pig coming up later on the show. Hi, I'm Leo Laporte. This is the show where we feature such hot new technologies as
Sally the safety pig?
Sally the safety pig. Where else are you going to see that? I ask you. What? I ask. Hey, it's Veterans Day.
Yes.
You don't say Happy Veterans Day. You say, what do you say? We remember to honor the living and to remember the dead, our veterans who've served through so many wars. And you know, we have some vets in the audience tonight, so not only at home, but also here in the studio. So thank you for your service and your contribution. We couldn't do it without you guys. He's not the only one, but we're just going to focus on him because he's scary looking. Tonight, coming up on the show, something great. But you know about it because I don't have my notes here. I don't.
Oh, boy. Monday is when we like to take a look at the tech deals advertised in the newspaper. We call it the real deal.
It is, too.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's a major deal every
Major
time we
deal.
do it.
It's
Plus,
a big week.
This is exciting. Do you think VHS is dead? Those videotapes, you know, DVD killed the video star? No way, baby! We're going to show you a new digital VCR that may change your mind. But can we get it working? We can't get it working, can we? We don't. It's so good that we don't have a TV that'll work on it.
Well, you know what?
With every TV we got here, we got the biggest TVs in the world. Video, we got plasma. It won't work on any of
We
it.
may have broken it.
Oh, we broke it.
I've actually seen the digital VHS. So a friend of mine's had one for quite some time.
This is amazing. We'll talk about it.
It's interesting stuff.
Better than DVD. Plus,
can technology keep you safe? Huh?
We'll look at some high-tech safety devices like Sally the Safety Pig.
From the it's a Mad Magazine.
Dick DeBartolo's got it again.
I don't know. It's going to be sense something a little odd.
Should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. He also Martin is back. He's been away for it seems like years, and he's got a sight of the night for us, right, Marty?
I do.
Where were you? What were you doing?
I was in Sri Lanka tending to lepers. That's how I spend my vacation.
He is the Mother Teresa of high tech.
I do my part. By the way, I saw Sally the Safety Pig on Dr. Phil yesterday. She was great.
Time to check out today's tech news. Leo?
I want to actually, we diss Microsoft a lot, but I want to commend Bill Gates for a job well done. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has announced that they are going to give the largest single country grant ever they've done. Now, they're paying for inoculations in third world countries. They've announced they're going to give $100 million to battle AIDS and HIV in India. $100 million. Well done, Bill Gates. Apparently, India has the second, or said to have the second highest rate of HIV-infected victims. So it's much needed in that country. Some cynics say Bill's doing it because he wants to improve the relationship with India. As you know, many companies, including Microsoft, are outsourcing both programming and tech support to India. A lot of great programmers
It's the cover of Business World magazine, I believe, either this week or this month.
That's India. What they said, yeah.
That Microsoft is battling open source by courting Indian programmers.
That may be true. I don't want to disparage what a great contribution that is.
Either way,
for whatever reason,
$100
million is great. Yeah.
Good stuff. Now to another charity story of a very different kind. Karen Bosnack. Remember her? SaveKaren.com.
I think we've got that website.
Charging the Prada on the credit card, got into massive amounts of debt, lost her job. So she turned to the web to save herself by launching SaveKaren.com, which is no longer up online, as near as I can tell. The TV producer managed to get $13,300 from online sympathizers who heard her story through the press she received. Wow. All in 3.5 months.
That's amazing.
It wasn't all sympathy and checks the 29-year-old received. She got tons of hate mail and sites like don'tsavekaren.com popped up in response. Karen says any money she received above and beyond her debt will go to charity. How nice.
She's the charity.
Yeah.
She did get a job, so she's paying off the money with both. That's internet panhandling. We covered it. Yeah. We thought we'd tell you what's the story.
Matter of fact, you can check out saveleo.com and savepatrick.com.
Spare change?
Just kidding.
Spare change? Our question of the day. Interesting. The movie companies, are, I think, looking at the record companies saying the record companies blew it. They let Napster get out of hand. They let record trading getting out of hand. Hollywood says we're not going to let movie trading get out of hand. They're jumping on the bandwagon before it's even a problem. First thing they do is they pull the plug on sites like Entertainer.
Right.
They say, we're not going to give them the movies.
Well, Entertainer is accusing the movie industry, all the biggest players in the movie industry, of colluding, working together to push their competition out. Not all of their competition is gone.
Well, but so what's interesting is the movie companies, 5 major studios, are offering a service of their own. Oh, what a surprise. It's called Movie Link is the name of it. And Universal, Sony, AOL's Time Warner's, Warner Brothers, Viacom, Paramount Pictures, and MGM Studios. Those are the 5 studios. And eventually, more than $100 million investment. Geez, just think what they could do if they'd give that to India. Now the terms of the situation are kind of odd. About $3 to $5 per title. You can watch it streaming, or you can download it. You then have 90 days to watch it. However,
as soon as you start watching it,
you get 24 hours.
24 hours. They're saying what they're trying to do in the future. We're loading Movie Link right now, and it's checking the settings to check our download speed. What's interesting is that they say in the future they would like, if they can get the security up to where they want to, even to allow you to burn your own movies to DVD.
Look, they got Ocean's 11, the sweetest thing, the last year's Harry Potter, A Beautiful Mind.
Basically, it's going to be the similar stuff you get on pay-per-view television and pay-per-view satellite.
Is it before the DVD and video come out? Or
apparently about 45 days after that's released.
So they're going to, Wait till after the video is released.
This is going to be like 45 days. My understanding, about 45 days after everything else is released.
So I think this is very proactive with the movie companies. I think that they looked at what happened with the record companies. They're saying we're not going to let that happen. We're going to be proactive. Our question of the day:
and it's a good one.
This kind of thing, can the movie industry prevent piracy? Are they going to be able to avoid what happened to the music industry? You cast your vote, yes or no. And I guess a secondary question would be, would you be willing to watch movies on a computer screen?
I've actually used to watch all my DVDs on a computer set up to a monitor in my living room. So I'm going to check this out. What scares me is apparently it's using a variation of Reel's technology. So hopefully it'll be a little less messy than the real players.
What, you're right in the middle of the climactic moment, in Pearl Harbor, and it says buffering.
Well,
buffering.
The nice thing about this is you'll actually be able to download the entire file onto your system.
You're watching the screensavers. Patrick says something important, and then buffering. Buffering.
Morgan?
Buffering.
Help.
She's buffering. Buffering.
All right, I have all the details on how you can reach us.
Oh, that would be good.
Yes, because we want to hear your comments and questions. Now, you can pick up the phone and call us at 888-989-7879. You can fax us at 415-437-5869. You can chat with other Screensavers fans or get on our show via Netcam in our chat room, and that's techtv.com/chat. Now remember, if you have an AOL, AIM, or CompuServe name, you do not have to sign up for a new name. Just go right in and chat. And of course, you can do it the old-fashioned way and email us at thescreensavers@techtv.com. Now we have someone on the line right now. He is Rob, and he's from Fairview, Alabama.
Hello, Rob from Fairview, Alabama. How are you, sir?
Hello.
Did you come see me and Megan in Birmingham?
No.
Okay.
I wanted to, but I couldn't get there.
Oh, I'm sorry we missed you.
How are you doing today?
Tornadoes okay in your area? You're okay?
Yeah, just missed us by about 2 miles.
Oh, man, that's got to be scary.
Well, Not really. I was asleep at the time.
Oh, well, all right. You're a very relaxed person, Rob.
It's good to sleep through natural disasters.
What can we do for you?
Yeah, I have a question about my computer. I was replacing the hard drive on it.
Yeah.
And my cousin, or nephew, he's 4. He got in here and he's unplugged the COM LED and the HDD LED leads.
What, he reached his hand into the computer case?
Yeah. I wasn't in the room at the time.
I wasn't
I would have stopped him, but
And he ripped those wires out?
yeah.
He didn't rip them off of the computer, he just took them off the motherboard?
Yeah.
So you can reattach them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can reattach them, I just don't know where they go.
Where they go? Give me a motherboard. We had a motherboard.
Yeah.
There's a motherboard.
Somewhere on the side of the motherboard.
I just ripped this out of my hard drive.
This is a very old motherboard.
Who needs a 4-year-old? We got Leo.
They're going to look for a block of pins like
That's those jumpers. You're going to have to get, I don't know, do they have a macro lens in this camera? Some motherboards have silk screened, and this one I think is one of them, right under the motherboard what each of those things are. And you're not going to be able to
It'll be like HDD for your hard disk drive light. It'll be HDD.
Right.
Disk
that's
access,
good.
startup
You're good.
light. And you can barely read them. If you can get a manual for your motherboard, it'll
That's the best
definitely
way.
tell you. If you plug the light into the pins that say HDD and it doesn't light up, flip the pins 180 degrees because light-emitting diodes, those little LEDs, they only let current go through one way.
You can't break anything by hooking it up wrong, can you?
Not particularly.
You
You'd
just
have to
won't
work really
You just
hard.
won't see lights, or the thing won't turn on.
If it doesn't work the first time you plug it in, flip it around the other way. But look, you can barely,
Can you see? I know this motherboard may not actually
not
have
when
that.
you're holding it and moving it 3 feet away. I'm not even going to try. You're no fun, Leo.
You know what I did with, and this, Rob, this might be a chance for you to get that 4-year-old back involved. I had my daughter, my 10-year-old daughter, because I can't, I'm old, I can't read that fine print, and my fingers are like, hams on a stick. So you can't, I had it,
tweezers.
She reached in there. You could use
good,
tweezers,
too.
but she was great. I had her connect all those, and it gave her a great sense of accomplishment because she kind of helped me build the computer.
Building the self-esteem of America's youth. Leo Laporte, I give you, ladies.
You can see these are labeled. These should be labeled. These are this comes out of your computer case. Those all should say what they go to. This case is the light that shines when the hard drive is being accessed. So just finding out where it goes. The best thing to do is go to the motherboard manufacturer's site and find that manual. Some motherboard manufacturers, I think this is great, actually give you a sticker to put in your case with that information.
Or if they just have it down there on the motherboard
or silk screened under the motherboard, although usually not a lot of room, so they have to jam it in there. Hey, nice job, Rob. I'm sorry about your 4-year-old nephew, but
put the side on the case, big guy.
Yeah, because you don't, if there's power in there, you don't want him sticking his hand in there because he could hurt himself.
Well,
you know.
It may not reach in a second time. Then.
Yeah, teach them a lesson, wouldn't it?
Don't go anywhere. You'll miss a critical look at the tech bargains currently being. What did you just say?
Nothing.
We're going to bring you the real deal. We're going to look at the tech bargains or not so bargains in there. Up next, Mad Magazine's Dick DeBartolo will tell you how the safety turtle and other gadgets can protect you.
Yeah, baby.
From danger.
We need a safety turtle around here.
Woo!
They're modern-day Frankensteins, sacrificing their bodies and minds.
It was a very frightening experience.
On the next Secret, Strange, and True, meet the self-experimenters, considered the world's most committed scientists, going to extremes for the advancement of science.
There's a very, very big risks, but they're ones I'm willing to take.
But how far is too far? Don't miss Secret, Strange, and True, Sunday at 7, only on Tech TV.
Hi, Billy Mays here with an amazing new product. You gotta see it to believe it. It's called the Ding King. It's the do-it-yourself dent and ding remover with professional results. What do you do when you get a dent or a ding in your car? Up until now, you either had to drive around that way or spend hundreds of dollars to have it fixed. Not anymore. The Ding King gives you the power to remove that dent or ding in minutes, and you do it yourself. Here's how it works. Simply apply this special bonding agent to the super strong dent puller and place it firmly in the middle of the dent. Now fit the pulling bridge over it and twist on this special wing nut. It's like dialing the dent away. You see it happen instantly, right before your eyes. Like magic, the dent is gone. And look, your car is like new again. It's like the dent was never there. You want your car or truck to look good. Nobody wants to drive around with dents and dings. Take a look at this dent. It's a doozy, but don't pay a fortune to have it removed. And why risk higher insurance rates when you could remove it quick and easy with the Ding King? Just turn the wing nut and watch that awful dent just disappear. Use it just once and it's more than paid for itself. Ding King works on any finish and it works on all these makes and models. That's just about every car and truck made. And I want you to put it to the test. If you're not completely satisfied, we'll refund your money. Call now, and you'll get the Ding King kit, complete with everything you need. Auto body shops pay as much as $300 for the same kit. The Ding King is yours for only $29.95, but you gotta call now. Here's how to order.
To order your Ding King for only $29.95 plus $5.95 shipping and handling, call 1-800-514-2594 or send check or money order to Ding King, 2 Morgan Avenue, Norwalk, Connecticut, 06851. But for fastest delivery, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-514-2594 now.
Either in the office or on location, one tool keeps Tech TV connected. Nokia 9290 Communicator does it all. For more information, visit www.nokiausa.com. The Nokia Communicator, the official communicator of Tech TV.
Hi, I'm Todd from Lapeer, Michigan, and you're watching Tech TV.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. He's known as the Giz Wiz. And, of course, Mad Magazine's Maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo, joins us live via satellite from New York, with some safety gadgets. Hey, Dick, how are you?
I'm great, and you?
I'm good. I'm coming out to New York, coming out your way December 1st through 4th.
And you're calling me?
I will call you. I'm going to have my whole family, though.
Oh, okay.
We're all going to be out there. I'm bringing. I thought they should do Rockefeller Center, the Rockettes, the ice skating, the whole thing. It's going to be fun.
It'll be a wonderful thing.
I think so. Family time. So, speaking of families, we're talking safety for your family today.
Absolutely. We have some fun stuff, a lot of it from the National Safety Show in San Diego and some other places.
Wait a minute. There's a National Safety Show?
Yeah, the Safety Council has a big conference, and part of that conference is a big exhibit of safety products.
Wow.
And I went out there. I go everywhere looking for weird stuff.
That's why you're...
Weird and useful stuff.
You're the Giz Wiz. So what do you got for us today?
Okay, well, the first thing is a very interesting kit. It's called DocuDent, and if you unfortunately have an accident, everything you need is in the one kit. There's a single-use camera. There's a little booklet that tells you what you should be writing down. There's a tape measure, so you can say I was this far from the the tree. There's a little flashlight. There's a whistle. So it's all in one. It's all in one little Velcro enclosed case. It's great.
It's for auto accidents, and you keep it in the car, and you hope you never need it, but if you do, you got it.
It's about $18.
That's a great deal.
Now everybody's making fun of my Sally the Safety Pig.
I love Sally the Safety Pig.
You know what's so funny is because Sally the Safety Pig is coming on the market like in a month or so, and your web guy said, well, we can't find a good website. We may have to drop Sally.
Oh,
and I said,
please.
Drop Sally.
Not the Safety Pig.
Not the safety. Well, this is Sally the Safety Pig.
You can't find a
and
website.
She has a long tail.
Yes.
And what you do is you put it in the tub like you're giving a child a bath. You preset the temperature. You hear that?
It's too hot?
I'll bring it up to the mic.
Is that? I heard it. Is it?
It's too hot, and the LED is going off. So what you know is that you don't want to put your child in that bathtub. Let me just.
That's great. Now, when our kids were little, we would just dip our elbows in the bathtub, but I didn't make that funny sound either. I mean, I should have.
And I'd like to know why not. Okay. Well, yes, us techies, we can't. Elbows, no.
So where do you mount Sally the Safety Pig?
No, she just sits on the edge of the tub, and it's a fairly long cord and you dangle the tail into the water.
You're losing your touch, Dick. I don't know. I gave you such a good line, and did he jump on it? No. So
I want to be invited back.
I gave you the shot. So what else you got for us? Speaking of safety, turtles.
Safety. This is called Safety Turtle.
Yes.
Now this goes on the child's wrist, and you lock it on. Unfortunately, about 450 kids a year drown in backyard pools. So the receiver goes in your house.
Yeah.
If the child jumps into the pool,
that's a good idea.
Falls into the pool. Now I'm going to actually unplug this here.
That's loud. You can't miss that.
And you can turn the volume louder if you want. And each child can wear one. It will.
What a good idea.
Monitor up to 4. And the manufacturer says 2 things. One, it's not good in salt water. And of course, Safety Turtle does not forgive you from keeping your eye on your kids.
Absolutely not. But you know, that's the thing that makes me so paranoid about swimming pools. It's so easy and it happens so fast. Anything to help keep the kids safe around a pool.
Absolutely. This goes indoors. It's up to 100 feet, and they have a 400-foot extender.
What a great idea. And yes, you still need the fence. You still need to keep your kids away from the pool area. But if by accident they get in there, that's good.
And also you can put on your pet. If your dog falls in.
Oh, you can? Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Or your horse or your safety pig.
You're not touching my safety pig, pal.
No, don't worry.
Okay. Tire minder. These screw into the tire cap on your tire, and if it's green, the tire pressure is up. If a yellow bar starts to show, it's down by 4 pounds.
What a great
And
idea.
if a red bar starts to show, it's down by 8 pounds, which is a dangerous situation, and you should check it out. So it's a good way to just glance down and see what your tires are doing.
A very simple thing. I never check my inflation, and that's something you should check regularly. That's really good.
You know what? There's a lot of talk about that out there.
Yeah, well, I'm getting a little inflated, but that's another story entirely. What else you got there?
This little guy's really neat. This is called Streamlight Pro. And, you know, LEDs, sometimes they're wimpy, but this guy, it uses an array of 7 LEDs.
Wow, that's bright. Even in a studio, with studio lighting, you can see how bright that is.
Yeah, boy, you can. And you know what, LEDs, incredible life, about 100,000 hours, but they use so little voltage. The manufacturer says a set of flashlight batteries, this uses 4 AA's, it'll last 155 hours.
That's great.
So if you go looking for the light, there's a good chance it'll be running. And this guy's even submergible, so it's like an industrial strength.
These new LEDs, these white and blue LEDs, these are really a breakthrough. I really think they're amazing. They're so bright.
And when you do them in an array, they are really bright.
Yeah, it's expensive though, aren't they? They tend to be more expensive.
This guy is about $30, $32.
Well, that's not bad.
No, but the great thing is, you know, it's probably always going to be working when you go there because it won't burn out.
That's awesome. Now, last time you were here, it was 50th anniversary of Mad Magazine, and you were asking, you had a contest.
I did, and
we have about a minute left if you want to give us some of the entries.
Okay, I will. You know, you have a lot of viewers, hundreds of people from Tech TV, and I picked 13 winners because you had to tell me in exactly 13 words why you should get an autographed copy of the 50th anniversary of Mad. And here's some. Oh, my God, a real autographed issue, but only in 13 words? Oh, crap. That was 13 words.
CS spots. The most politically incorrect entry. Me, Tarzan, Want Magazine, Showboy and Cheetah, not Show Jane. She's stupid. 13 words, M. Hornstein, Roland Boschik. I hope he's kidding. I want your signature so I can digitize it and make fake checks.
It's like haiku for the mad generation.
Right. And I'll give you one more, which is very mad. If I win, I will treasure it always. Well, at least until Thursday. And that's from Bob Pagnini.
You're going to put the entries up on your website?
When I get home from here, when I get home from here, I'm going to post the 13 winners, and we're giving away 13 extra issues for the hard luck stories, of which there were hundreds.
I bet.
My mother threw out my mags. I have no money. Anyway.
You're the greatest, Dick. Always a pleasure, and thanks. I think you showed us some ways to be very safe. I think those are all really good ideas.
Great, and I'll probably be back with weird Christmas gifts.
I hope you will. Dick's site is gizwizbiz.com. It sounds like a Dr. Seuss story, but it's a website. Dick DeBartolo, thank you so much
Goodbye
for joining
from
us.
the Safety Pig
I'll see you in December in New York, New York. Bye,
okay,
Safety Pig.
both of us.
Bye. For links to all these great safety gadgets, head on over to thescreensavers.com. I hear he's going to mount it in his shower. I don't know if it works there. We'll also have a link to the GizWiz's website right there on our site. Stay put. We're going to give you a taste of a different kind of VHS technology. Can they save the videotape? This thing just might. But up next, we'll give you a hand with your computer quandaries as we take your lead.
4 points. That tied it all up at 87. But check out Ricky Davis when the score is tied up at 89 going downtown. I like that. Tiebreaker for Cleveland. But in the end, Dallas remaining the league's only unbeaten team. Michael Finley finishing it off with 26 points. And they win 103-99. Well, 69-year-old Hubie Brown met his winless team in Memphis yesterday, and he held his first practice. Brown gave up a TV job to go back to coaching. He will run the Grizzlies. ESPN's Bob Holtzman has the bare facts. Ouch.
The most intriguing question Hubie Brown answered during his first day in Memphis was why. Why would a 69-year-old man with the best seat in the house and a job where no one points fingers agree to take over a winless team that in the past week couldn't keep up with Golden State or Denver?
When Jerry West calls you, I hope you know you listen up.
Just watching practice today, I think all of us were walking away saying, my goodness, we do have something very special here.
I'm about we and the future. And I told them in that meeting today, nobody's got a guaranteed spot here. At the end of this 10-day period, we'll know who can mix and who can't mix, and we'll know how that chemistry of the first unit and second unit will work.
The bigger question may be, will Brown's coaching style work? He hasn't coached in the NBA in 15 years, and his system puts a premium on qualities today's NBA sometimes lacks: defense and discipline.
If you're a teacher, you're a teacher. If you're a teacher with a presence, there's a presence. Whether it's a company, whether it's a team, whether it's a band, or whether it's a school teacher. When you walk through that door, baby, and you have a presence, everybody in that damn room, no matter what their age is, understands that something good is going to happen in here every day.
Brown cautions that progress will take time. The problem for the Grizzlies is they don't have any. Beginning Friday, they play 6 games in 9 days and still must find time to learn Brown's system. In Memphis, Bob Holtzman, ESPN.
Apparently, Hubie has said basically you'll either be playing hard or you won't be playing
at all.
So that's what's going to happen. But, you know, did you notice the change in hairstyle?
Yeah, did he straighten his hair? Did he have a perm before? What's going on?
I don't know.
These are the burning
which
questions.
Looks better?
I think the straight, don't you?
Yeah, me too. Yeah. That's sports for this hour. Because I'm happy with anybody that has hair.
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
The Jewelry Factory is a direct diamond importer and has their factory in full view. The Jewelry Factory has thousands of diamonds, most with GIA or EGL certs, laser inscribed and guaranteed the lowest price. We have thousands of mountings to choose from, and your diamond is then set while you watch. Certified 1-carat ISI diamonds are only $2,900 and 1-carat solitaires are $599. Our new high-end cabinets have hundreds of rare high-end items. You can't beat our deals. by Factory Direct and Save, the Jewelry Factory in Hackensack.
This weekend, don't miss Sanso Mania at the Route 1 Auto Mall. Over 2,000 Toyotas, Suzukis, Hyundais, Nissans, Lincoln, Mercurys, and Mazdas. Something in every price range. Used cars with no money down, 0% interest, no payments till 2004, baby. Regardless of credit, save like Joan Rivers at a Botox party. Rush to Santos Route 1 Auto Mall, open till midnight Friday and Saturday, or call the deal man now, 888-716-3333.
Think back to all the adults who spent time with you when you were a kid, the ones who taught you, coached you, encouraged you, and let you know they were there if you needed them. Now think about the difference their involvement made in your life. Where would you be today if those adults hadn't been there for you? Think about making that kind of difference in the life of a child. Give back. Be a mentor. Call the number on your screen today.
9 men trapped, 9 families desperate.
I want you to tell me what you're going to do to get our husband out of there.
The Pennsylvania Miner Story, Sunday, November 24th on ABC.
Here are some of the stories we're following at ABC News. President Bush said during a cabinet meeting that he is taking the threats on the purported Osama bin Laden audio tape very seriously. And U.S. officials tell ABC News they are all but certain the voice on that tape is that of bin Laden. As expected, the nation's Catholic bishops overwhelmingly approved revisions in their policy for punishing sexually abusive priests. Under the new policy, accused priests will be judged by church tribunals after confidential preliminary inquiries by bishops. And 5 days of protests by Iranian students are continuing against the death sentence imposed on a history professor. He was sentenced for questioning religious rule. And those are some of the stories we're covering at this hour.
There is so much high-tech gadgetry out there, it's hard to keep track of what's new, not to mention what's good. So the new issue of Popular Science magazine does it for us with a rundown of some of the best technology of 2002. And our gizmo guy, DeBartolo, is here with some of the Popular Science picks. Good morning.
Good morning.
They picked a whole bunch of things, didn't they?
They did. It's in the December issue, which is out now, and they picked some neat stuff. Some of the stuff we've seen before because, hey, the gizmo guy's been picking it too. Okay.
They know where to get the right
yes,
stuff,
exactly.
you know?
But this is amazing. The Apple iPod, I'm just going to drop that on the floor. This little guy can hold 266 hours of music.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a lot of music.
There's a hard drive in here. It comes with a little remote. And what's new about the Apple iPod is now there is a version out for the PC. It used to be only for Apple computers, but now it's for the PC, Windows ME and above. And it even has some PDA functions. You can store 100 phone numbers in there. You can do a
In addition?
In addition to the music. It's just,
Really?
It's just amazing.
How much would something like that cost?
There's a $500 version, which is the top of the line.
Okay.
There's a $400 version that only holds 133 hours. if you can live with that.
Right. So not really inexpensive, but for what you're getting, not bad.
It's amazing. It's amazing because, you know, that can be your entire CD collection in there. The Man Overboard watch, fall overboard, and in about 4 seconds, this will send out a distress signal to the boat. It also broadcasts on the international distress signal, so the Coast Guard would know to look for you.
Now, do you have to hit something, or
No,
how does
it's
it know that you've gone overboard?
Oh, you set it for automatic so that when you're in the water, it sends out the signal.
Okay, now let me ask you this. If you're washing your hands and your watch gets wet.
I believe it takes the full 4 seconds of submersion to do it. So that if you splash it, you wouldn't have the Coast Guard looking for it.
That's a good safety precaution.
It's $400 for the watch, and you can get a watch and a transmitter for $1,000.
Okay.
They had a lot of digital cameras on the list. I picked 3 that I love. The Logitech Pocket Digital. This guy is now selling for about $99.
You're kidding me.
And it's a little pull open. Now, it's a bare bones digital. There's no flash. But what's neat about this guy is you can stick it in your pocket.
It's like the size of a large credit card.
Exactly. And it's 1.3 megapixels, so it's fine. Great for sending pictures over the internet from Logitech. Now moving up a little bit, I love this camera. This is the Damage XI. And look at how, I'm going to turn it side, how thin this guy is.
It is very small.
Now this is a 3-time optical zoom,
But what's amazing about this, the zoom is within the camera. So when you zoom, it bends the light. So that...
That's fascinating.
And it's from Minolta, and it also has the world's fastest startup for a digital camera. From the time you turn it on to the time you can take a picture is 1.2 seconds, which on digital cameras is often a long delay.
Are there any cameras that use film that are on the list, or is that just so old-fashioned?
I believe that there is one camera on the list, as I recall. I don't even recall what it was, because I don't look at film cameras. Okay. We're digital now.
Right, yes,
okay.
yes. High tech.
Okay, moving up the Olympus, and this is the Olympus 730 Ultra Zoom. This is a 10 times optical zoom. So right now, this is the longest optical zoom on the market. And they still managed to do it in a very compact camera.
That's a serious camera.
That's a serious camera. And you view through the lens, so you pretty much shoot what you get. It's a great looking camera. And that guy is coming in at about $699.
Okay.
Okay, but you know, again, we're top of the line.
Okay.
This is neat from Craftsman. Now, it's a regular pliers, but you set a little lever in the back, and it becomes a locking pliers.
Ooh.
Also, there's a little cam action in here that multiplies your strength by 4 times, which means I'm basically about the same strength as Superman.
Superman, yes, I could tell.
You could tell, okay. Even through the sweater, even through okay, that's Craftsman, that's about $25.
Okay, handy.
Photoshop 7, Photoshop from Adobe is like the Cadillac or the Rolls of digital programs. This has something in here called the healing brush. And what it lets you do in very simple steps is take an old photograph that, you know, is beat up like this, and in a few steps, what used to take hours is turned it into a very decent photo.
That is pretty darn good.
And it should look a little better, except I ran out of photo paper. So the bad one's on photo paper, the touch-up one is not, but that's Photoshop 7.
That's nice, and you probably save a lot of money instead of bringing it to the Photoshop and having them do it there.
Absolutely. And if you have a Photoshop now and upgrading, I think it's about $189. Otherwise, the full version's about $600. And the final guy, this is one of those, why didn't they do this earlier? This is how Dutch Boy is now selling their paint.
Oh.
No more with the screwdriver.
Which is such a pain.
Right. And a pour spout built in. You know, with the can, no matter how you spill it, the paint goes around the rim. The next time you go to use the paint, you need a hammer and a chisel.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that something so simple is actually on the best high-tech list of the year.
Well, you know what? I think it's a great idea. And it adds about $2 to the cost of a gallon of paint. But the effort that you save, or the cleanup effort that you save is
and
worth
the hard aggravation. Okay, so where can we find out more information about all this stuff?
You can go to thegizwiz.com, or rather gizwizbiz.com, and I will have links to everybody's website.
Great, just in time for the holidays.
And we'll be back with weird, fun stuff, Christmas shopping.
Okay, great. Thanks so much, Dick. And you're watching World News Now.
Heartburn can be brought on by stress or food. For fast relief, get Zantac 75. Zantac quickly blocks the strongest acid trigger for heartburn relief that's gentle anytime. Zantac, the shape of fast heartburn relief anytime.
Ring in the holidays with Now That's What I Call Christmas. 36 Christmas wishes from some of your favorite artists come together on 2 CDs to celebrate this joyous time of year.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening?
Young or old, you'll find your holiday favorites gathered on this 2 CD collection.
A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
Let the warmth and joy of the season surround your family at this special time of year with Now That's What I Call Christmas. Featuring 36 songs of the season from superstars past and present.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too.
Now That's What I Call Christmas, the perfect soundtrack for all your holiday celebrations.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Rocking around.
You and your family will have a rocking Christmas listening to Now That's What I Call Christmas. 2 festive CDs, 36 songs for only $19.98 plus $4.95 shipping and handling.
stop.
And since we've no
With your paid order of Now That's What I Call Christmas, you'll also receive this embroidered velvet gift bag free. A perfect gift for giving or for holding your Christmas treasures.
For the holiday, but no matter how far away you go, chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Now That's What I Call Christmas. 2 CDs, 36 songs. The only holiday Christmas collection you'll need this year. To order Now That's What I Call Christmas, call the number on your screen or send check or money order for $19.98 for 2 CDs plus $4.95 shipping and handling to the address shown. And with your paid order, you'll receive the velvet gift bag free. Rush delivery available. Order now.
Research shows cold sufferers who take NyQuil are awakened less frequently.
Mommy!
By their symptoms. NyQuil, best sleep you ever got with a cold. Medicine.
Did you know Bengay increases blood flow at the site of application? It's scientifically proven to decrease minor arthritis pain, improve flexibility, and increase range of motion. And Ultra Strength Bengay has 3 pain relievers, more than any leading brand.
The nation paused on Monday to remember the men and women who fought for our country. Today, we're going to remember a war hero many have forgotten, but who has a place of honor right here in New York. Barry Mitchell visited it on our 50 Blocks, One City, One Year tour.
This week, we're up in Harlem at the West 144th Street Colonel Charles Young Playground. You never heard of Colonel Charles Young?
Colonel Charles Young was a household name in Black America around the time of the First World War. He was a famous military man, famous diplomat, famous author, and the third